Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity.
Ready when you are.
In the last episode we have given Osric his breastplate that was taken from him. He's got it back now and he was so happy with us that he allowed us to trade with the shop here with Sonald. Hello Sonald.
Good day, stranger.
So the wilds haven't claimed you yet. She smells. Good to see you again. Could you show me your wares? Yes, she's showing me her wares. Very nice. Let me give her everything I don't need. Actually, I could give her the traps because I'm not using traps at all on maybe those kind of things because they're not worth anything, but they're taking up my inventory. Books for sure, definitely, because they're worth something. What is this? Shattered animator armor. Okay, not sure if I need it. Hammer and chisel, scrolled note, lockpick, yeah. Alright, this can go. Now let's see. Exceptional arbalest. I don't think any one of us is using an arbalest. Exceptional crossbow. Is there like a... What is the difference between arbalest and crossbow? It's just a bigger version of a crossbow. I mean, I see that there is like this triangle shape in front of it and something in the back, so I'm not sure. Something is different. I would guess that it is slower but doing more damage. Anyways, exceptional hunting bow. If I compare this to my current one, I have a fine warbow. Yeah, because I'm using warbows. Do you have... you have a warbow. 17 to 26, this one, base 15 to 23, so basically this one would be better. But it already has like exceptional accuracy, that's why it is better. Damage enchantment. Alright, I could put something on it, not the accuracy and damage, because it's fine, but maybe something else, like accuracy against something or burn damage. So yeah, I think I'm gonna buy this exceptional warbow because it's better than, you know, I still have to pay for it, yeah, because this is not that worth that much. But anyways, Arquebus, that is what Kana is using. I can't compare it to his though because I'm in the inventory. Not he is currently doing that. Okay, anyways. Braces of all-consuming rage, might and constitution. Very interesting. Braces of all-consuming rage. The constitution would be wasted on me though, because I already have constitution on something else. Dandy head of the diseased. Intellect minus resolve plus diseased yak. Interesting. I wouldn't need intellect, but resolve would be nice to have. Bile stompers. Grants minor fetid carrots. What is this? Can I not check what it means? Plus 5 damage reduction? No, I'm not able to see that. Cloak of the Fox and Hunter. Summon noble creature, will and reflex. Okay. Munakir Alert. Whisper of Treason. What is Whisper of Treason? Ah, now I can click on it. Charmed for 10 seconds, accuracy plus 10. Actually, I was thinking, if I can use that against someone, would they be charmed so that I could talk to them and persuade them maybe? Maybe that would have been helpful in the previous quest, in the previous episode against those soldiers that were charmed by a ghost. Frenzy duration. You would have to wear it and it would probably look very weird, but okay, I guess. I think I'm gonna buy it. Why not? We can try it out. Because currently I'm not even wearing anything. And to have Whisper of Treason and... Okay, it looks weird. But I don't have anything else that gives me will, so there shouldn't be anything suppressed. Yeah, this one gave me resolve, that's why I didn't... Okay. Let me check. Is anything suppressed? Yes. Constitution and the Ring of Wonder is suppressed. But the Jack of White Waters is also with Constitution. But the Might and Resolve is just good in that case, so... Actually, wait a second. Might and Resolve. Only Constitution is
Good day, stranger.
What was that that gave me might and... No, that was not might and resolve, was it? Might and constitution, yeah. And I don't need constitution. Alright then. Well, we have like...
Ready when you are.
Where do we have this spell then? Speak to the restless? Nope. Shouldn't I have the spell? Ah, here. Whisper of treason and suppress affliction. Actually, I never used it. I didn't know it was in here. And second chance. Run second chance on unconscious. Oh, I didn't know I had that either. Yeah, that's why. I didn't know that it was
Just
there.
say the word.
And now I know, and I will use it. Alright, I have a new bow for myself. Can I enchant it as well? Quality is already good. Secondary damage. Definitely need Burning Lash or something. Not enough materials to add Burning Lash. What do we need? Primal Flame. Alright. Or Primal Rock. Or Turquoise, two of them. Shocking Lash, we would need Primal Wind or Golden Celery. Burning Lash is probably the easy. I don't know if it's the easiest thing to get, but yeah. And then here, slaying, not spirits, but probably humans would be the best. But I need better spell for that. Okay, I don't know how to get all of this, but we will check it out. Let me... First of all, I can sell all of the scrolls because who needs them currently?
Well met, friend.
I never used them. Yes, all of them. No, I just don't use them, so why would I need them currently? And the bow as well. Alright.
Ready when you are.
We're good. If I would find like an alchemy trader, that would be great. I don't know, there is one in... I don't know if there is one in Defiance Bay. Let me actually check, because...
In Tekoa, we have a memorial for
Oh.
the Saints' War. They say a Rawatai artillery master contributed to the Godhammer bomb. I wondered
Of course. You want Rawatai to be a part of this history. Crow about how your people helped the Deerwood. Maybe your Ranganui lied, Amawa.
On second thought, I'll ask Adair.
Okay, let me see. Alchemy traders in Pillars of Eternity. Whenever I look for that in... if I look for that like in Defiance Bay would just show me, yeah, go here to the trading company. Okay, but it doesn't say anything about alchemy. Tamawatua. I hope it's not spoilery. If that person is not in Defiance Bay... this is Pillars of Eternity too. I'm not interested in that. Sorry. I really want to find something. Not in the second game, in the first game, basically. Alright. I'm sorry. It doesn't look like I can find something. Alchemy... Maybe I have to create it myself, but I don't know if that's even possible. I know that I can create... potions myself. But food is a different story. Food is possible too, but... ingredients is a different story. And I don't intend to use any if I don't need it for something else, you know. Potion of Wizard's Duel, Spirit Shield might be something interesting. I don't think we need any of that. Okay. Let's create 4 of those. Potions. What kind of potions can I create? Potion of Bearing Death Store. Or Barring Death Store. Prevent death for 20 seconds. Let's create 2 of them. I have no idea if that is actually something that I will use, but I will try to use it. I'll have those 2 here. Okay. Now, let's see what next we can do. Go to the Scrivener's Dormitory in Copper Lane. That's what we need to do. What is this? Ah. found it immediately. This is the quest for the Crucible Knight Commander, if I'm correct. I think so. We've been here before, but we didn't go inside, I guess. No, we've been to everything. I think we also went inside here. We just didn't talk to anyone. We have to find Viana. Where could she be, Viana? I don't see anyone called Viana. Let's talk to Corin instead.
Hail and well met.
Corin sways slightly from side to side. Your skin's still green, but you've lost your ducks. I'm looking for Viana. I like Viana. She's always talking about metal men, which is strange, since I'm pretty sure she doesn't eat snowcap. His brow wrinkles. I don't talk about metal men either, and I do eat snowcap, huh? Okay. Anyway, she's not here right now. Flew away to Andra's gift to meet her friend Bessia. No, Klesia. Yes, Klesia. Klesia is the friend she's gone to meet. In Andra's gift, in a house, not a boat. North house, empty house. Andra's gift has a lot of boats. We should go rowing sometime. Yeah, you're definitely on drugs. He beams at you and nods his head. Alright, let's go to Andra's gift. Let's hope he hasn't been talking nonsense.
Family living in the Deerwood, Adair.
No, not these days. Parents left the country years back during the purges. I think about him a lot.
It's a shame you and your family suffered, even after the Saints' War ended. You Deerwoodens certainly have a knack for holding on to old grudges.
Andra's gift. Okay, to an abandoned house. That's the one, I guess. He said in the north in an abandoned house, so it must be this one. It's the only one that is already slated as an abandoned house. So let's see. Yeah, camping supplies, probably. Can I open this door? Ah, yes. Darwina. As you enter the room, you see several figures huddled together. They stand at attention, armed but not in matched gear like the Crucible Knights. At the center of the group, one woman looms over another, holding a flail. She snarls at the cowering figure. You've got pages of research here. You expect me to believe this was just your scratch work? It's nothing, I promise, just my notes. You hear a painful smack as the woman backhands her captive. We know you were meeting with the Crucible Knights. You think they're the only ones with power in the city? They call us the Dozens for a reason. Now I won't ask you again. At a nudge from one of her men, the woman turns and sees you watching. Her eyes narrow. You shouldn't be here. Let her go and I'll pretend I never saw this. It's too late for that. Okay. At least I don't have to fight with the girl. Okay, everyone but Durance. Mercenary, mercenary, mercenary. Antelope's companion. Antilope companion. Okay, we are in a good position, I would think. But someone put a curse on us. But I can heal. That's good.
Ready when you are.
This mercenary.
Lava.
Okay, don't attack the antilope because the antilope will go down anyways. Once
I'm ready.
we killed the mercenary. That is her companion.
Sucker!
Thankfully, no one is actually interested in fighting them.
Wait.
I mean, they are not interested in fighting us, or they weren't so far. Okay, now. And a wounding shot against this one. Okay, we're good, we're good. Vienna's face is covered in bruises and her eyes are wide with shock and relief. I don't know I don't know who you are, but thank you. Rapid, hitching breaths punctuate her words. I was sure they were going to kill me. She wipes a tear from her cheek, wincing as her knuckle grazes a bruise. What just happened here? I thought I was coming here to meet my friends from the Republics. It looks like I walked into a trap. She shakes her head. The dozens must have been watching me for a while. I'd been working on a special project for the Crucible Knights, and they weren't exactly subtly about contacting me. Subtle. About this project? It deals with a rather rare branch of animancy. No offense, but I probably shouldn't get too specific without Commander Cleaver's permission. He commissioned it after all. She laughs nervously, and you can see the trouble a little indiscretion has gotten me into. Well, tell me about yourself. I studied animancy in Ossia, back in the Valian Republics. I came to Defiance Bay to research local advances, but instead of going to Brackenbury Sanitarium, I found a position as a scrivener at the Temple of Whale. I've had access to many rare manuscripts that most animancers never see, she shrugs. Of course, I've had to keep my head down. I've been careful not to let the head librarian or my colleagues know what I'm working on. Well, let's get out of here. She gnaws on a split lip. Commander Cleaver of the Crucible Knights is waiting on my research. Not that you haven't already done a lot for me, but maybe you could take it to him? I'd kept it with me to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands, but you can see how well that worked out. She nods at Dodwina's corpse. She took it from me when I arrived. She takes a deep breath. Anyhow, don't wait on me. I can make my own way out of here. Oh, I see. I see. A fine flail. Okay. Harrow Brekra. Heavy armor. That might be something for Adair. Let's give it to him, and the rest goes into that stock. Research Dunstan. Okay. Even more stuff to sell in the future. Alright. Adair. Let's compare those two. You're currently wearing medium armor, but maybe heavy armor would be better suited for you. You would have more move speed. Interesting. Deflection against ranged attacks. Not bad. And I enchanted maybe as well. Not currently, because I don't have enough. Holy hell, 10,000 coppers for this to make it legendary. To put one experience on it. Bloodstone, Dire Cap, Vesselbone. Yeah, why not? Roofing. I could do that. Oh, nice. Slash proofed or corrode proofed? Let's go for slash proofed. Dire Cap and Amethyst. Okay. And now you can wear this one. It looks interesting. Probably should have changed that to red now, because it fits better. What if I put it in brown? Because then it would fit to that. Yeah, let's do brown. And this one is medium armor. Maybe you could wear it. Damage reduction is higher, recovery speed is a bit lower. This one has second chance though, that's a different thing. But yeah, I think you're gonna take the new one. The one from Adair. And this one... What are you wearing actually? That might be interesting to see as well. Damage reduction... Actually... No, I think I'm going to give you back this one. And I give this one to Palagina. I think that makes more sense. Now she has a slower, but she has second chance, and that's probably good for her. Alright then.
Ready when you are.
Now let's bring the research to... Are you standing there? I thought you were leaving. Anyways, alright. So let's give the research to the commander.
Here, kitty. Come on, I want to pet you.
He likes cats, I see. Nice. I like Adair even more now, because he likes cats. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's go back to Copper Lane. Was it? Yeah, it was. No, it was Brackenbury. It was the Crucible Knights, yeah. I don't want to mix them all up, but it's difficult sometimes Just because there are so many factions, that's why. Oh, my bad. It was the wrong place. First Fires is where we need to go. Alright.
Alof. Never before have I met an Adiran man so hesitant to speak his mind.
I'm not hesitant. I just, like to consider my words carefully.
You should really hear yourself talk, amigo.
Okay, then. Actually, we have to go this way. Here. And there we are. Commander Cleaver. Sorry. It just looks like it's supposed to be pronounced Cliver. Anyways, have you found that Valian yet? Dunstan needs her research. I've got Viana's notes. He nods. Well done. Bring them to Dunstan at once. When you've finished, I may have more work for you. Oh, okay. So, I have to be errand as well, it seems. Well, too bad. Dunstan is the smith here, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. How it is. Yeah. Something else on your mind? Commander Cleaver said you're working with an Animancer to build Forge Knights.
So much for his talk of secrecy. Aye, I'm building Cleaver's Metal Warriors. He says they're what we need to keep order in Defiance Bay, so...
He shrugs and shakes his head. How are you creating these Forge Knights? Suits of armor and souls. Cleaver's helped me repairing and reinforcing unused armor for months now, just so we can fill them with some poor sod's essence. He wipes his shining brow. As long as that scholar girl's got her numbers right, infusing the armor with the soul won't be that hard, but that's not what bothers me. Do you disagree with Cleaver on the Forge Knights? I disagree with him on near about everything, and this is no exception. These Forge Knights won't solve our manpower problem. He can call them what he wants, but they aren't knights. He folds his arms and looks at the ground. And don't get me started on the other problem. Those souls he's bought to power the Forge Knights. Cleaver keeps telling himself that they come from willing donors, but he knows better. There's a reason you have to buy souls through less than legal channels. We should be clearing those scavengers off the road, not doing business with them. Anyways, and you need Viana's research to complete them. She's been working out a method to transfer the souls into the armor. Getting the process just right is critical. He holds up one hand. Bind the souls too tightly and you got something like those flesh constructs at the sanitarium. Barely bright enough to avoid walking into a wall. He raises his other hand. But bind them too loosely and they'll be too self-aware for their own good. Mad killers in metal bodies. Well, enough about the Forge Knights. If only. I think this is what you've been looking for.
That's what Cleaver's been looking for anyway. If you found it, I guess I've got to start.
You don't sound too happy about this. I'm not, and I'm surprised someone as strong-willed as you is going along with it. I've made it clear to Cleaver that this is a mistake. Trying to harness souls like this. It's a crime against the gods, and it's bound to earn us more trouble than it saves. But Cleaver's giving me his orders, so I've got to build these things as best I can. Anyway, Cleaver's told me I'm to sell you any arms and armor you might want. You won't find better anywhere in Defiance Bay, I can promise you that.
Now, time to see if that Valian was worth all that blood and copper.
He takes a polished breastplate and goes to work.
I'll be damned. To be honest, even I wasn't expecting it to work this well. Back to it. Cleaver will want me to finish the rest of them. And it sounded like he has a job for you, too.
Show me what you have for sale. First of all, I would like to sell, as always, just to get rid of the things in my inventory that I really don't need. Alright, the White Spire, two-handed. I don't have anyone with two-handed ores. Polygina using a two-handed weapon. I didn't actually check. Blizzard. Freeze damage. Ooh, but it would probably also hurt my companions. The companions, yeah. Heldrick's Code. Unique heavy armor. Defense against prone attacks. Heldrick's Code looks interesting. It's blue. Exceptional plate armor. Okay, yeah, he has a lot of armor. But if he had like light armor, that would be better, I think. Damage reduction, firebrands. Summon weapon, firebrand for 30 seconds. Okay. Shot in faith. Consecrated ground when hit by a critical hit. Consecrated ground, so you get endurance over 1 second, I see. Okay, doesn't look like anything I need at the moment, so thanks. Alright, we have to go back to the commander now, because he has another job for us. So let's see what he's got for us now. I don't know how many are left in Defiance Bay, jobs and quests. But we'll see. Probably also once we're done here we go to the areas around Defiance Bay. There might be some quests we can do in Defiance Bay or there and so on and so forth. And after that we go home to Ketnua to check how far it goes the construction there. And then we go to the next village, which should be Deerfoot Village if I remember correctly. Hello Commander Cleaver. How may I be of assistance? Was there more you needed me to do?
Dunstan will complete the first squad of Forge Knights in no time. Now the High Justice will want to have his Forge Masters at Fleetbreaker Castle create more. I've made a copy of Viana's research, and the High Justice has sent a courier to Anslog's Compass to retrieve it. The dozens have gotten too active for the courier to come to Defiance Bay, and after Viana's kidnapping, we've got to assume they know about our plans. That's why I'm sending you to deliver the research. You shouldn't be recognizable to the dozens. Yet.
Yeah, because we killed the ones that would recognize us. Alright, if that's the case, I think I would connect that to going back to Ketnua, because it's a bit closer to Ketnua. Securing the city against the dozens agitating seems like a worthwhile goal. It's certainly too important to be entrusted to a common courier. But after this, I expect they'll learn of your association with us, and they won't be too happy about it. Neither will the Terminals, he snorts. They don't like us anyway. They're trying to expand the family business, and they resent us for standing in the way. Resent. Consider it done.
Anslog's Compass is a small lagoon just north of Defiance
I know
Bay.
where it is.
Your contact will be a commander named Arenroad. She'll meet you by the docks. Return to me when you've finished. The High Justice has made the expansion of the Forge Knights his top priority, which means it's mine as well.
Alright, I've been in Anslog's Compass already, so shouldn't be a problem to get there. Let's just see if there's any other quests that we can do in here before we go out. Travel with Ida to the records archive. Yeah, I can't actually do that yet. I think I need to help people more, but I can check how it looks like. Actually, yeah. Reputations. Defiance Bay hero, moderately good. Actually, maybe moderately good is enough to do that. I mean, we have
you
been
will
in
go to your king and what?
Erytil and
Implore him to curb his violent impulses? At the word of a heroic academic. You don't usually grace me with your flattery, priest. What merits this attention? All Rawatai's history is war, same as everyone. If only the world were led by soft-hearted giants who waste their muscles stroking their own quills. Oh, wouldn't that be grand? I'm content to remain a burr in your boots. But here, if you but stand on the docks, you can single-handedly ensure no one ever sails to the Deerwood again.
Hey, alright. So we can still do the Ida quest, or try to do it, because they like us a bit more, I believe. Maybe when we go to Ketnua we can explore the Endless Paths a bit more. I don't know where that is, so it has to wait. Twin Elms is also a bit further away, has to wait this as well. I don't know where it is. Alright. Deerfoot Village, Lady Web. Well, okay, yeah. Basically, what we have to do now is go to the archives for Idea and try to do it this time. However, I'm going to put this into the next episode as, yeah, we're at 30 minutes of recording time. And, yeah. I don't want to do it too long, the episode this time again. So yeah, let's go to the records, and yeah. Let me already say thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode of Pillars of Eternity. Until then, bye bye.